Hi everybody, my name is Anne Marie and I wanted to do this video and talk to all of you about something I have wanted to do for many years. Actually, I'm starting it late in life and I better hurry up. I just had my 78th birthday this past month. So years ago, I wanted to write a book, and the book was about my life, and some of it was depressing, some of it was sad, some of it was happy, and a lot of it was funny. And so as the years passed, because actually I didn't want to write it while some of the people were alive, I started noticing that most of them were funny stories. And so a friend of mine about 7 years ago said, let's write your book. And she started recording some of the stories. And we got together, and 7 years later, we haven't finished the book. We had COVID, we had time in between. I don't know what we were doing, but we never finished the book. But I've got the stories. And then this past month, I was talking to a friend of mine who I've known for about 30 years. And she said, did you write that book yet? And I said, actually, I've got all the stories written down, but I haven't written the book yet. And she said, what was it called? And I told her, and she said, oh my gosh, here it is. And I said, what? And she was on the phone in another state. I was on the phone here. And she popped up the name of my book. And this is what happened. This is the name of my book. None of this and none of that. And guess what? Somebody had already written a book saying none of this and none of that. So I had to think this through. I hadn't done my research. I just knew I'd had this title since the 1980s. And I talked to some people about it, and they said, why don't you just change part of it? So I changed it to none of this and all of that, because all of that needs to be told to you all. Those are the stories over the years. So I also found out that you can duplicate something, because people duplicate songs, but I've decided to change it anyway. So going forward, I'm going to tell you all those stories from back when I was a nun. That's a story within itself. I wasn't a nun, but I'm in a nun's habit, so I need to explain that. And the stories that happened from then on. They're pretty funny. I think you'll enjoy them. So tune in next time, and I'll tell you the story about Sister Mary Therese. Bye.